I remember him walking in, and literally I was just, I looked at my girlfriend and I was like, who is that? You know, I've never seen him before. I didn't know who he was. He's just so sexy and just so handsome, and just devilishly handsome. So of course that was the first thing that attracted me to him. And then he spoke, and then the accent, and I was just like, wow, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah.
They talked only briefly, but the chemistry was instant.
As I was leaving, a couple of people came up to me and they're like, so, what's going on with you and Colin? You know, and I'm like, I don't know, I just met this guy, you know, he's great.
The movie star and the model started dating whenever Farrell had free time in Los Angeles. The more she got to know Colin, the more Nicole liked him.
We'd go to dinners and go hang out, you know, so normal stuff that you do when you meet someone and you're trying to get to know them, you know. What makes him seductive is that he really is himself. He doesn't try to be anyone else other than Colin Farrell. He has no, you know, qualms or regrets about who he is or what he does. And I think that's a very attractive quality in a person.
The attraction was mutual. The pair fell into a passionate and well-documented love affair.
It was, I would say, about a month, 2 months into the relationship when we were just hanging out at my place and just having a good time that night, and he just kind of brought it up and, you know, said, you know, we should be taping this. And of course I'm not going to say no. I'm like, oh, you know, you're probably right. So, you know, we just pulled out the camcorder and just started taping and having a good time. It's really just two people just completely attracted to each other and just having a really, really, really fun time. And the commentary alone to me is what's really funny about it, because Colin's a really funny person. So he's just, to watch it, you know, I laugh because he's just funny.
But the good times didn't last. A few months later, the couple split, although they remained friends.
We had our moment, we lived our lives, we had a moment in time that was fantastic, and I'll always have that as a memory, and he will as well.
Colin's talents continued to shine on the big screen. In 2003, he starred in The Recruit with Al Pacino.
He's a kind of actor that you want to know when you see him. You just and you do that thing, which is empathize with him when he's on screen. That's the big thing. If an audience can empathize with him, they relate, connect to him.
He was really starting to make an impression in the movie, but once the Britney thing happened, he became somebody that everybody wanted to know something about. Who is this guy?
That's Britney, as in Britney Spears. The two stars showed up together at the Recruit premiere. The paparazzi went berserk.
I was just saying, do you know what trouble we're fucking asking for now? I was just saying, we're fucking the pictures.
This is his night. I'm supporting him, so yeah.
And I have to ask you, how did you meet Britney Spears?
I just met her a week ago. I met her through some friends and mates. There's 25 of us here today, and it's a big party.
Is she different than what people think she is?
I have no idea what people think she is.
Just her image, probably.
I know she's a sweet girl.
Everybody was agog. The whole world stopped and looked and took pictures. This was a great story. It made great headlines.
I think Britney was trying to come out with her bad girl image at the time, and walking down a red carpet with Colin Farrell was just perfect for that.
The high-powered pairing didn't go much farther. In fact, Colin had been off again, on again with model Kim Bourdonnais for several months.
There's the black model who's had a very hard life, whereas he was an Irish middle-class boy. And she is very independent and strong and wasn't going to be pushed around.
The romance ended, but in March 2003, Kim told friends she was 4 months pregnant with Farrell's baby.
When Colin found out that she was pregnant, he doted on her completely.
He bought her a little beach house costing $1 million and set her up and set about thinking about becoming a father. It's a bit of a novelty for him.
I can't wait. I really can't wait. I have friends and people in my life who have, when they found out, and they were like, oh my